Welcome to a D&D night. We got another one shot, and I've got to see whether or not my voice is coming across on Streamlabs to Twitch.
Sounds fun to me.
Yeah, but
I'm not in Twitch though.
yeah, yes.
I'm still hopeful.
One of my players might be slightly inebriated, so you guys enjoy
Oh,
that.
only slightly. It's fine. This is fun. Everything's fine.
Yes, everything will absolutely be fine.
Yep, all of the things.
Everything will absolutely be fine. All right, so it looks like my sounds are going good today. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the episode of the Cataclysm. I'm Aunt Saidina. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to my channel. I've got a lot of series going on right now. RimWorld, D&D, Stardew Valley-ish. I'm trying to get that rolling. I may have to restart my game. Guild Wars and Sunhaven. If my sister will ever play it with me, because we still have like customs to do.
I'm busy
I'm
all of the time.
I am so judging you right now. Also, hi.
Fucking judge me.
Welcome. We're doing a one shot with the one and only Wicked Arya. Wicked, say hi.
Yo.
Wicked plays Yabrana Shadowstone, and as previously stated, she is tying one on the proper way tonight, so we're gonna have some fun.
Okay, so oh fuck, I just dropped my vape. Anyways, good thing I got more than one of them. I'm drinking 99 proof alcohol. I'm drinking 99 bananas. As it says, I drink like an alcoholic. But who's he to judge? Just
Your husband.
What he said. He said the same thing. Don't judge me. I didn't get drunk once my entire vacation. Okay, I had a long, hard day at work. I ate a nice stiff drink. Had about 12 of them, and we're gonna have 4 more.
Very good.
Perfect.
It's gonna be a fun run. So last time on D&D, my players came back to Elden Knight, and
Night.
yeah, and you guys can't look at that page yet. I'm here. All right.
Sorry, I'm just rearranging because
Not
my ankle is swollen.
not you. So last time, they came home to find Neelan awake. You guys never met Neelan before, but Neelan is from our original campaign. And Yabrana's old character terrified and scared him to death. Quite literally.
Yep.
So he is part of the original group of heroes, and he has now been brought back to life in his old and cantankerous form to help them navigate this. So Namriel is in charge of finding Bob, the skull merchant that he brought back from the demonic realms, because he fucked right on off after knocking out Lucy, their demonic companion. And Yabrana is in charge of finding an ethically sourced dead body. Yabrana, for the sake of expediency, you have 3 choices.
Okie dokie.
You ready?
Let's hear 'em, friend.
All right, so you can A, go to a graveyard and start digging up graves to find a body. B, go to a mortuary and talk to a mortician. Or 3, choose your own path. I leave the decision to you.
So, question wise, even if I go to like the equivalent of an old folks home here, there's no guarantee that somebody's gonna die. And obviously I can't kill them. Correct?
I believe that you were looking for a ethically sourced dead body, which means that no, you can't make your own because that would be murder. You're
What
looking
if they
for.
want to die? So it's assisted suicide. Isn't that ethically sourced? What are the rules here?
I have not planned for a Dr. Kevorkian situation, but if that's the way you want to roll with it.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking questions here, okay? Don't judge me.
I
Anyways,
I
uh,
believe that if you had the full consent of somebody that is about to die, that would be an ethically sourced dead body. But I asked. I got in Discord and I asked friends about how to do this, and that actually never came up. Killing
what?
a
What?
child with
What? A
cancer
Kevorkian?
got brought up, but nobody brought up Dr. Kevorkian. That is correct.
Wow, that's crazy. I like that's where my mind went immediately. I don't know. You know, I don't feel like doing a bunch of fucking manual labor. Um, so let's go with option two. And if that doesn't pan out, then we'll go scour some old folk poems.
Okay. So, fortunately for you, everybody at Elden Knights kind of figured out that you're going to probably need to do a dead body for the soul swap. It's not a very common spell. As a matter of fact, it's one of the most rare spells on the planet. But you literally have somebody there that has done it before. They give you detailed directions, and you have in-text to take you. You are allowed to take one person other than Nicodemus with you. Who do you take on this delightful adventure? Please note that Yeeby is still asleep, and you cannot take BB.
So nobody is. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Nobody's on the ship, right? We took the other people out.
There is nobody
Nobody's
currently
there.
in the ship's hold. That is correct. You guys have cleaned them out.
See, you were specific by saying there's nobody in the ship's hold. Does
There,
that mean there are other people on the ship?
as far as your character knows, there are no prisoners in the ship's hold, and that answers your question.
Sneaky bitch. Anyways, I will promptly forget that information. Um, I can take one person with me.
Oh, and also Carlisle is still unconscious. My apologies.
Okay, so just as a recap for me, um, we have managed to successfully get three gods. No, we haven't done Carlisle yet because of the blood oath, right? So
Correct.
it's two. It's Vivi and
Eat
hot
'em.
guy. Eat him, yeah.
Please don't
Um,
call my semi nut companion hot guy.
oh please, the crazier they are, the hotter they are. You know that. It's a correlate. It's a scale.
This is
Okay, it's a
this is a
sliding
D&D
scale.
game, not a Jerry's harem collection. Okay?
I thought it was both.
You have the nightly guard, you have the insanely hot demon, and then you have the slightly older messed up guy. What else? What other bit, and then you have the adoring child. What other bit of haremness can I possibly throw at you that you will just
I
ignore?
obviously need a himbo.
Oh my god.
100%.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay.
Okay. And then I need a scholar. Um, duh. Let's see. And then I need a successful entrepreneur. Yeah. So I got crazy. I got steadfast and loyal. Um, yeah, yeah. So I got two. Need at least three more. Anyways. Oh wait, I have slightly older, maybe not a good person guy. So that's three. Okay. I need at least two more. Himbo, librarian. Nice. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay. Who do you take with you?
That's a toughie because I don't want to take Carlisle.
Carlisle's incapacitated, and so is Vivi.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. Wait. Sorry. Recap. Why is Carlisle incapacitated?
Neelan saw him, licked his hand, and tasted the magical auras around him. He was still
Oh,
under an active
classic.
geas, and then there is. He's just messed up 6 ways to Sunday. So Neelan
Makes sense.
smacked him on top of the head, and then he dispelled him, or removed spell. Dispelled? What the fuck is the term in this game? I forget. And then he
So
elixired him.
if he was still under a geas, then it means his dad wasn't the one that put it on him. His dad's dead.
I want you to go back tomorrow and listen to the first 10 minutes, 11 minutes of this episode right here. And I want you to take that what you said and I want you to hold on to it like like a bit of gold in your pocket, okay?
Okay. Okay, sounds good. Um,
Who is going to be your
oh,
companion?
I'm still thinking. Don't judge me. Hmm. Question.
Yes.
So, people wise, we've got John
Yep.
and we've got Air Mazes, we got Singblade.
Yep, yep.
Uh, got wait, Barrett went with Nightmare, right?
No, Nightmare went on his own.
Oh wow, he went all by himself. Fucking weirdo. Still fused at the hip. I can't believe they didn't hang out. So Barrett, Ricky, Lucy is still incapacitated.
No, Lucy is here. I just don't have his token out, but Lucy is available
Fine.
for. Okay.
Uh, Alyssa and Alana.
Yep.
Uh, and the three people are locked up.
Lucas and Lorna
Crusoe.
are not on the map. Cruzco is on there, and Neelan is still up.
Eh. So the conditions for the dead body, it just has to be recently deceased, like within the last week, 3 days. What are we talking?
It depends on how comfortable you want your swap to be. You
As
can
comfortable as possible.
you can use any desiccated humanoid form,
Mm,
but being trapped in a desiccated body would be unmitigated torture. Uh, so it goes up from bones to recently dead. Anything that's still
well,
remotely mobile should do the anything passive rigor, I would assume.
what qualifies as humanoid?
Humanoid, any of the races,
Gotcha. So
tiefling,
any of the races. All
yeah.
right.
You you can't go out and find a dead bear and put a human soul into a bear. It does not compute.
Okay, no worries. Um, um, shit, this is hard deciding who to take with me because usually I leave John to watch the kids.
There's no need to do that now. He is as safe as he humanly can be inside Elden Knight.
Yeah. I will tell you, probably one of the best decisions I ever made in a campaign is the spiders and the tree, hands down.
I agree.
Uh, oh God, this is so hard. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to drag this out. I'm really trying to make the best decision because technically we're just going on a body run. It shouldn't be difficult. But I have a feeling you're gonna really make it hard for me. There's gonna be weeping families, and we're gonna get to the ball, and somebody's gonna recognize the person, and be like, "Oh my God, you're alive!" Huh? Hmm. You know, hmm, surprisingly, I think so. Question: could I pick somebody off the wall? Like, say I wanted Mark to come with me. Do you think he would come?
Marks a Million, the bartender.
Yeah, he's a big fucking dude, man. He's
A-
scary.
absolutely. He is a character that has a token. Let me find
Let's
out.
take him. Let's see if he wants to go with me to find a dead body. He looks like he knows some people. He's friendly and outgoing.
All right. So you put the request out. Aramazes calls for him, and Mark Civilian in all of his splendiferous splendor comes out, is grinning, just a little bit of droll. He takes his little
Oh,
he takes his corner his pocket square out and dabs the corner of his mouth and goes, "My lady, you've requested my companionship for the day. I am absolutely free and would love to go on an adventure. Where are we going?"
we're gonna go find a dead body.
He looks at
So
you
I'm
and
like, oh,
says, "That's going to cost you a lot in hugs, just so you know. I will
I like ducks.
I will present the bill after our excursion.
How do you feel about joining a harem?
Roll persuasion."
It's just an off the wall mark. I'm not rolling persuasion. I'm just gonna brush it off as a joke.
Um
It's not even kidding.
so he looks at you, notices that you're absolutely being silly. He looks over your shoulder, looks back down, and he shakes his head in the negative, and he goes, I'm so sorry. I will have to graciously decline. Uh, however, maybe next time, not proposition me in front of the entire room. It might go a little bit better for me.
Sweet.
What is your passive persuasion again?
My passive persuasion. Hold on, and I'll tell you.
If you can find it.
Look,
you,
bro,
you,
I
you,
might not be able to, man.
so
Like,
let me
first of all,
refresh your
my little
memory.
scrolling
Let
did
me
no
refresh your
fucking
memory.
work.
You did not roll for your level up, so your passive persuasion is 13. So we'll just go ahead and
Okay.
all right with
I mean, that's pretty decent.
yeah, with the passive per uh motherfucker my words.
Have you been drinking? God.
No, but it has been a very long day. With a passive persuasion of 13, you notice that the people behind you have gone a little still, but you can't tell what they're doing.
You know, I wonder what a half dwarf, half orc would look like. That'd be pretty weird.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
You hear swords being drawn behind you as Maximilian begins to back away from you. Very, very cautiously as he slowly puts his hands up.
Oh.
Do
Why
you
do people draw
do
swords?
you turn
That's fucked
around?
up. Yes.
So not only has your father Otto and your mother started to unsheath, but so has John and Edom.
I'm like, y'all calm down. First of all, my
Ricky
parents definitely want grandkids.
Ricky is reaching into his bag for snacks.
Nice. Fine, fine. We'll I was joking. Let's go.
Okay, you and Maximilian get on Intex. As the directions that Air Mazes gave you are super easy to follow, it barely takes you a couple of minutes to get
Wow.
to where you're flying to. It really is just one town over. I've got to get your tokens. Copy.
So, quick question. Um, outside of game, how badly do you think it would fuck with Carlisle if it was a woman? I think it'd fuck with them. It'd be funny. Anyways,
All right.
just
So,
saying, because I have experience in putting men in women's bodies.
yes, you do. So you go, and there is a very small leading to the mortuary house. There is two very small round buildings that look like cairns, and on top of the cairns it's just crosses and flowers. The two Karens lead directly to the door of the mortuary, which is has a sign hung on the front that says "Open, please enter." As you open, you find a very, very pale nun sitting at the welcoming table, as she has various items on the desk that she is either polishing or cleaning. She looks sick.
Aw.
Her skin is as white as her cloth hood. But she looks at
Hey.
you, and her eyes are completely black and they burn with fierce intelligence. As she looks at you, you hear a small bell chime as the doors open. You and Maximilian walk in. She stands up and gives you a graceful nod and says, "Welcome. I'm Frances Clare. How can I help you today?"
Oh, I can't move my token.
I fix. Controlled by
Um,
Ubrona.
can I ask while we work on this what Maximilian's passive persuasion is?
20.
I knew it. I had a feeling he's a very charismatic man.
Okay, so I had that you're able to control it. I'm going to switch that to all players and save the setting. Try to move your token now.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, there it goes. It's just my laptop being a piece of shit. Makes sense. Like, hello. Um, hi.
Welcome, my child. How can I assist you today?
I feel like I can't just ask to take possession of a dead body. Um, Mark, come closer.
He whispers, "You want me to handle this part?"
Well, yeah, kind of. That's why I brought you.
So Maximilian bows. The curls of his wig bounce jauntily as he goes, "My dear nun, priestess, I am so terribly sorry to bother you. We are looking for my dead kin. I heard that they had recently passed away. We are very, very distant relatives, and I was hoping to come and collect the body. Is there any way you can assist us?" She
I'm
looks
just sitting there, just looking semi sad.
she looks at the both of you and she goes, "Unfortunately, I have no one that is an orc or a dwarf that has recently died in this
Wow,
township.
that's pretty racist to assume.
However, I do have three unclaimed bodies. Would you like to take a look and see if either one of them is your deceased kin? I will have to
Sure,
warn you, some of the bodies are in a dire state."
that's okay. What do you think, Mark? You okay looking at some questionable dead bodies to find your family?
If that is what has to be done for my kin to receive a proper burial, then I will. He tosses a curl behind his shoulder. Do my very best. The the nun looks up and goes, "Understood. Please follow me." She gets up and then she walks, but it's more like she's gliding. The robes go beyond the length of her feet, so they just kind of drag the surface in front of her and follow gracefully behind as her black skirt drags. You also notice with your 13 perception, passive perception, that you don't hear any footsteps either.
Nice. So that used to be a technique that was taught to women back in the day was to how to glide walk so that it looked, kind of like eerie and graceful and supernatural, right?
I might have read up on it a time or two. Yes,
I just thought it was interesting.
it is very interesting.
All right.
Did you know there's still a
Let's
dance
take a
form
look.
that does that?
I have seen it. Is it not crazy?
It is.
Like, how do you not move your dress when you're moving your feet so fast to look like you're gliding? It's crazy. It's amazing.
All right. So Frances Clare opens the door. It also opens silently as she steps inside and waves you in. She says, I have these two here. However, I have not been able to figure out their cause of death. I am unsure. Nobody has come to claim the bodies. I don't recognize them from the town. All three were found a day's ride from the city gates, just laying in the middle of the road. It is possible that these are your missing kin or one of them is your missing kin. Please take your time. However, if you note anything suspicious, please bring it to my attention as I am still trying to figure out their cause of death.
Of course, we'd be happy to assist in figuring out what happened.
Please be respectful of the bodies as you look. I will leave you to your moment of grief. If you have any questions or need any help, please call my name.
Of course. Thank you for your assistance.
You are
Uh,
very welcome. May the gods bless and keep you. As she leaves to go back to her desk, Maximilian has also followed right behind you as he goes, that hug quotient is going to be so high, just so
I
you
hope
know.
you're okay with like you don't have to look at the dead bodies, bro. Like she's not watching us. I'll be happy to like do all of that.
You,
Um
you do know that I have dealt with this stuff, kind of stuff before. I am perfectly fine seeing dead bodies, and you may need a second pair of eyes. Which body are we going to
okay.
investigate first?
The one I'm standing next to, the one down at the bottom. Sorry, my computer is just being a piece of shit right now, so I apologize.
Well, it's perfectly fine. I can, well,
It
you do Discord on your phone, but
it,
uh,
it might not be the computer. It might be what do they call it? User error. There
I
you go. That's the thing.
I need 10Ts.
Yes, exactly. It's an ID10C error. Well, I'm double clicking on perception and it's not doing anything. Let me know if it pops up.
I don't see anything. Would you like to refresh your browser real quick?
Yeah, give me a second.
Well, that's fine. That gives me time to go use the restroom super quick. I will be right back.
Okie
While she
dokie.
resets that,
Take
we'll
your
be right
time.
back. You guys hang on, hang tight.
Oh,
Ow.
okie dokies, gracias.
Don't get old, it
I have to
sucks.
ask if there's magic. Shut up, Jake. I love you, but you're such a fucking asshole. Come here. How about you snuggle and maybe you'll stop barking at people? Come here. Just right here. Just I'll pet you a little bit. How's that? Yes, you want to be petted? Always. He's a good dog. Just stop barking at my sister. She lives here. She's lived here for like 2 years, bro. Just get over it, man. She's like, she lives here. How's that? Is that better? Huh? Is
Her
that
dog
better?
hates me. Her dog hates me,
He
and I
doesn't
love him
hate
so
you. He's
much.
just stupid. He's just a dummy.
Okay.
He can't help it. His brain don't work good. All right, go away. I done petted you. You go away. All right, let's do this again. Oh, I forgot to ask, is there magic?
You know what? Let's roll for it. We haven't rolled for it yet, and this probably won't take an hour of in-game time. Yes, there is magic.
Sweet. All right, let's see if any of my fucking shit works now. Let's see. Do, 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 do. You know what, laptop? I fucking hate you so much, man. One of these days. One of these days, I'm gonna fucking fling your ass out in the yard. Stupid fucking machine. As you can tell, my laptop and I get along so well.
I would say you can use my old one, but the E key don't work and the enter key don't work anymore. You'd have to use a keyboard with it, and I know you don't like that.
It's fine. Let's do the thingy. I did not mean to click that. I was trying to click the other thingy, so please do not count that.
I won't.
That's what I was aiming for. Fucking sweet. All right.
Fantastic. So you and Maximilian gently remove the cloth from the dead body. This dead body is a male, pretty heavy set male too. He's about 300 pounds. He
Damn,
is completely
a
naked,
big boy.
but the autopsy has not begun yet. As you look at the body, you could tell a couple things straight away. One, his left foot and ankle are completely swollen. Two,
Mm.
there are scratch marks on his right and left forearms. Three, it looks like something's happened with his mouth because there's blood around the corners of his mouth. He has
Okay.
no identifying tattoos. He has a full head of salt and pepper black hair, and does not have a beard or a mustache. He's clean shaven. Underneath the fat, it looks like he could have been bulky at one point, but you can't tell because he is a dead body. Right now, all he appears to be is fat.
Can I deduct anything medically from that medicine check? Like, so here's the thing: if it doesn't like if you're mauled by an animal, that's not murder, right? That's just an accident.
That is correct. That is correct. That is not
Okay.
intentional killing. That is like being caught in a thunderstorm or drowned in a lake.
Okay, perfect.
It's considered a natural death.
Okay, so this guy has scratches on his arms,
Yes.
blood in his mouth, and a
Yes.
twisted, swollen ankle.
Foot and ankle, yes.
All right. All right. So with my medicine check, do
So,
I like notice any signs of poisoning, beatings? Like, can I discern anything?
so yes, you can. Let me know which of the three suspicious areas you want to investigate first.
So, of the suspicious areas, I think I want to investigate the scratch marks first.
You look at both of his forearms. They're not on the underside of the arms, but on the outer part of the forearms. They look like what would be considered defensive wounds. The scratch mark patterns are not human. They are definitely caused by claws.
Okay.
You see you can see faint, fine hairs stuck in some of the grooves of the cuts.
Okay. So faint, fine hairs and claws. Oh, well, I don't know what those hairs belong to. Honestly, I think I might have sneezed into one of his wounds and compromised any investigatory information that we could have gotten. Jesus. Good job.
So you go to investigate the hairs. You are very familiar with most animals, but these are grave hairs. They could be anything from a squirrel to a wolf to a really old bear. You do not know.
Okay, okay.
There are no
Well,
such distinguishing marks. However, you can tell that they are probably not human.
okay. Probably not human, but not necessarily not werewolf. Because I think werewolves would technically count as murder.
Would you like to do a history check to see if there was a full moon in the past week?
Yeah, that'd be great. Let me do that thingy. He's dead though. That means he can't turn into a werewolf, right?
Roll another history check for werewolf information.
Oh, please be with me. Okay.
Okay, so yes, there was a full moon within the past week. To answer one question, and then the second question is you're not sure. You,
Nice.
you know like
Um,
lycanthropy is transmitted through blood and saliva and possibly sex. You're not entirely sure on that. As a druid, you would know more about the animal aspect, but I don't believe that in this campaign you come across any kind of werebeast at all other than the were rats that were in the very first dungeon. You haven't read anything on the different types of werebeasts in any capacity in any of the
qu-
books that
qu-
you found. So I would say that you don't know whether or not a dead body could potentially be resurrected with lycanthropy.
question. What's considered the first dungeon that we went through? Was that the brothel?
The Dungeons of the Brothel, yes, that was your very first dungeon because you guys set it on fire.
So so my fucking rat's a were rat? I know he's not like just a rat, but that doesn't mean like you know what I mean? You know what? I'm really suspicious of this rat, but I love him. He's so cute.
Nicodemus
I'm actually
is.
gonna give him a snuggle.
You give Nicodemus a snuggle. Since you were talking to me as DM and not in character, I would assume that you did not say that out loud.
Oh no,
Okay.
definitely. That was uh what do you call that thing? What
Inner
do they call
monologue.
it? A what?
An inner monologue.
Yes. Okay. I'm just like just thinking to myself because I don't remember at any point you ever said that they were fucking were rats. Does that mean I killed people?
You guys actually
Did I kill
fought
anybody?
a were rat in were
Oh, we
rat
did fight a
form
were rat.
in
That's
your very
right.
first dungeon. You fought two of them.
I remember.
I
Okay.
I don't think you do, but I'm going to let it slide.
I'm gonna let's. I don't. I think if this guy was killed by any sort of were animal, that it would still count as murder because it's not an actually an animal. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
So
let's move to the other body.
the other body underneath is female. It's middle aged,
Ah,
a good 40, plain human from what you can tell. There are very strange marks going from her ankles to the base of her neck. They do not touch her face, but they begin at the ankle and they go all the way around her body. There are multiple streams of those, and there are puncture wounds every 6 or 7 inches. These puncture wounds are deep, deep enough that you could see some of them still slightly seeping blood.
Jesus, she's fresh. We'll look
She
at the markings.
um the markings are perfect. The markings are multiple. You can see that there's about 6 or 7 different strands. It looks like 3 came up one side and 4 came up the other side. From what it appears, it looks like they wrapped around various appendages all the way up to the base of her neck, where they form a very deep groove. It looks like most of the thorns were collected around her neck area. Her head is almost completely severed. It's
Jesus.
being held on basically just by meat and skin.
Ugh. Fucking shit, bro. Okay. All right. Okay. So besides, so the pattern, what it sounds like to me, are vines, and the puncture wounds are thorns from said vines. Does that seem like a reasonable conclusion?
Are you asking this of Maximilian?
Yeah, just in general to the room.
That does appear to be the case. Is there a thorn left that we can retrieve?
I don't know. I'm gonna put on some gloves and let's do a
You
full
look
body
around,
search.
and there are gloves in various areas. Um,
Uh-huh.
Unlike our gloves that we have now, they're not white or blue.
Oh,
They're
sorry about that.
it looks like they're black, and they're made of sheepskin or something similar. They're very soft to the touch, and there are multiple pairs just laying around. The pair that you pick up look to be unused.
I wasn't trying to do a medicine check. I was trying to do perception. I'm just blind. Love your face. Okay, so I'm gonna slap on some gloves and I'm gonna from bottom to top. I'm gonna check all of the traces of wounds. So do I need to roll individually or is just one fine?
No, no, no. We're gonna have you roll a d10 to see how many thorns you can find.
Okay.
I mean, she
If they're
is
any to find.
correct. She is very peppered with them.
So please remember that the two button on my computer does not work.
You do know that you can go over here and click the dice roller and then click a D2.
Okay. So when you say over here, I can't fucking see what you're pointing to because we have two different computers and I can't see your fucking screen.
We have the same screen on the left hand side of your screen.
Okay.
Not the
Left
right.
hand side. Okay, hold on. Left
It's
hand side.
it's the very
Okay.
last black icon that say dice.
It doesn't say shit.
If you roll over it with your mouse icon, it will say dice.
Why are you being so aggressive?
Because I'm trying not to lose my shit.
I don't know why. I don't know why you're mad at me.
I'm not mad. I
I've
am
done
not
nothing wrong.
I am not mad. I am trying my best not to lose it and hee haw brawl in the microphone.
Do it.
So
Be-
if you click
I
on it,
found it.
okay,
I did the thing.
you did do the
But you
thing.
gotta take the first one. You can't take the second one. The second one doesn't exist.
Okay, so as you're inspecting the body, you use your gloves and retrieve 5 broken off thorns.
All right.
As
Can
you
I and sorry, keep going.
as you pull them out, you notice that the thorns are smooth, but they're rock hard. As you remove them, the ones that are broken off are very close to the surface of the skin, and you're able to just pluck them out. They're dark, but they look like they might have a tint of green. And this feels natural, like a natural substance, not a fake.
Have I seen anything like this in any of the books that I've read over my lifespan?
You have casted a spell exactly like that before.
Okay. So if it's a spell, that's probably not natural. Um, Even though the spell creates the actual natural thing. So what's the third body to look at?
So if you're done, you'll have to go to a different room to view the third body. So you will
Okay, that's
need.
fine.
Okay, so you'll need to call Francis Clare in to escort you to the next room. Before you go, what do you
Yes.
do with the dead bodies?
I'm just gonna make sure that they're covered back up. And I wish I knew what the other body was because I don't want to say that we're looking for a man or a woman. Um well, we can just use gender neutral terms. So we're just gonna make sure the bodies are back in the condition that they were in when we came in the room and that they're fully covered. And we're gonna step back out and be like, I don't can we see the last body? I'm not 100% certain. We just want to make sure that there's no room for doubt. Like I said,
Absolutely.
it's a very distant relative, so we're not
Absolutely.
100% sure. I'm sorry.
Please follow me, but be very careful. I have had a slight accident earlier, and I have some broken glass in the back of my shop.
Oh
Please
no.
watch your step.
Of course. Are you okay?
I am tired, but I am well. Thank you for
Okay.
inquiring. Francis Clare
Uh,
leads you again with that smooth, almost floating walk as she takes you to another back room, skirting the couple of broken vials in the back. Um,
is
you,
that perception and arcana check? Do I feel anything?
oh yes, you do. Okay, so whatever was broken here, it looks like there was some kind of a struggle. The shards are not just from something being dropped. These are scattered all over the back of the floor in a very haphazard pattern. It looks like potentially somebody was fighting through or something. Those are not just fallen and broken. Those are scattered as if somebody was throwing stuff or potentially it's not right. Your Arcana check, however, comes back clear. There's a very faint aura of protection around the building, but other than that, you don't notice anything.
Okay. All right. Keep on keeping on. Like, wow, that's a kind of a mess. What happens?
I'm not sure. I must have hit my head or something when I fell. Like I said, I'm very tired. I'm not sure exactly what happened. One moment
Um,
I was what was I doing? I was trying to find the causes of death of our three friends, and then I dropped something, and then I was back in my chair, and then you guys came through the door. I'm so sorry. I'm just very tired. I don't think I slept
um,
well.
it sounds like you might have hit your head. Is it okay if I check on you?
Roll
Can
persuasion,
I
please.
see? Okay. Well,
I
like
appre-
the head injury's pretty serious.
I appreciate you taking the time for your concern with me when you're searching for your relative. I'm so terribly sorry. Please finish trying to find your loved one, and then
Of course.
potentially we can speak after. I am
That'd be fine.
I am going to go back and have a good seat though. I will leave the door open. Please call out if you need anything.
Of course. Mark, get in here now.
Mark comes in and he's like, "Are it's I don't think something's right with Francis Clare."
No, there's something fucking wrong with that lady. And I'm telling you right now, um, I don't know. But I think she might be one of these fucking dead bodies.
Are are you serious right now?
Right? Look, her feet ain't fucking touching the floor, man. She fucking gliding. She doesn't know what she was doing. There's fucking broken glass everywhere. There's three dead bodies that nobody knows where they fucking came from. Come over here and check this fucking shit with me. You know what? Instead of that, how about instead of you checking the body, how about you check this fucking table right here where all the fucking broken glass is?
Oh, that's a very good idea. Tell you what, I'll read that while you check out the body. There's a couple of books over here. It's going to take me a minute. And also, are those fucking frogs? Those are
Where?
dead.
Oh, those are dissected fucking frogs. Yeah, how about you take a look, buddy? I'm gonna check out this body right here, man. Just keep it fucking down. I am creeped the fuck out right now.
Okay. All right, Urana, you get.
Oh man. Oh, fuck.
Don't worry about those. We'll worry about those later. You concentrate on your dead body, okay?
Okay. Ugh.
You
All
you
right, let's
you
move
remove
it along.
you remove the cloth from this dead body. This dead body is an earthly pale, just like Francis Clare is. However, you cannot tell if there's any injuries on this body at all, and it's also the only one that is clothed.
Ugh.
There is no heartbeat, no breath coming from the body. It appears to be a dead corpse.
So, at the risk of being extremely disrespectful, uh, first, can I tell if this body is a man or a woman?
It is definitely a man.
Okay.
They
So,
have they have long black hair,
mhm.
and they have a very angular, almost elven face.
All right. So, for, just for my perspective, we're saying Francis. Okay, and then and they're wearing a skirt. That doesn't necessarily mean this nun is a woman. Would there be anything that would make me think that Frances is not a lady?
Technically, dude looks like a lady, so you can assume she's female presenting.
Okay. So when I look at Frances the nun, like I said, without appearing disrespectful, does it look like they have boobs?
You can't tell. Her
Ah,
her nun frock is basically a
safe.
big front open gown. It's in two pieces. You got the skirt part, and then you got the shirt part, and then you've got the outer cloak, and then you've got her nun
That is
hood
covering any.
and
Gotcha.
everything else. So
Just because, so voice wise, is it feminine?
very feminine appearing. So
Okay.
yes,
Okay. All right. Because this pale motherfucker right here is just as pale as that bitch over there.
they are.
Correct?
They are,
All
if
right.
not more so.
All right. So did I roll an insight? That's not what I meant to do. Just assume I'm going to do the investigation
So as
and
you,
the perception.
so as you do the investigation, you notice that this corpse is almost completely intact. There are two things that stand out with your perception. One, there appears to be a little bit of blood around their mouth, the same as the
Hmm.
first corpse. And two, their nails are broken. Not just shorn short, but snapped, broken. They're
Oh, gross.
jagged and uh but there's
That's like the
no
worst thing to me.
yeah, but there's no dirt or anything in the fingernails. It looks like they just got sheared off and broken. And it's all five fingers.
Damn. Okay. Um, Obviously, I did not state this earlier, but between every single body, I've changed my gloves. I'm not a monster.
That is taken as granted.
Okay, just making sure. Um, so what I'm going to do with this one, I'm actually going to open the mouth slightly and oh, sorry, I keep fucking double clicking shit. I'm gonna see if I can smell anything besides obviously breath, but like basically I'm looking for like cyanide, that like almondy scent or anything that could be indicative of poison.
You don't notice anything like that. However, you do notice fangs. And as you go to pull your hand away, the corpse body twitches.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so do I know anything about vampires? Obviously not.
You
I know
you
nothing.
you know enough to know that they can appear to be dead when they're in stupor or torpor. Sorry, wrong term. They do tend to look like dead bodies when they're in torpor. You do know that most vampires do have fangs. A couple of other races do, especially mixed races. Um,
Mhm.
but the blood around the mouth is fresh, and the breath smells like graveyard soil. It's very unique.
Okay, so question: are vampires inherently evil?
No, I do not. I do not stick to the D&D 5e rule of a race is just evil by default. We have had this conversation in the past. It all comes down to the actual character of the
The
thing.
individual person.
Correct.
Okay,
Now I do believe that was season campaign 1 where I did iterate that, but it is the truth through all of my campaigns. Just because somebody
gotcha.
is
So
a
nothing is
werebear or a
inherently
were
evil, even if it's like a dragon, because they actually have thought and mental capacity. It's not inherently evil. Gotcha.
correct.
So,
Maximilian
um,
turns to you and says, "We need to leave."
what's up, man?
Uh, well, I can't make heads or tails of the first book or the second book, but this third book um is about how to turn yourself into a vampire. So we need to get the fuck out.
Okay, can I ask for clarification why you're scared?
Yes. Evidently, step 1 of turning yourself into a vampire without the vampire's permission is to find a vampire and bespell them and then slowly drain their blood and drink it yourself.
Oh, fuck. Wow. Okay, so logically, I'm trying to think logically here. Um, if I take everything into account, Francis wants to be a vampire. If because she's literally they are literally the only person here. Like, I'm lowering my voice so much right now. Okay, just on the off chance that I'm overheard. I'm like, Mark, be very quiet right now. I'm just if Francis is working in a morgue to try and turn herself into a vampire and say she captured what I assume is a vampire, which is this guy right here, and is forcibly draining his blood and then drinking it herself. Something has happened where she is kind of wibbly wobbly. Like she's not right. I'm just saying. Uh I feel like if there's somebody being held against their will here right now, we kind of have to rescue them.
Are you high? I know I don't put that stuff in my tea. What was the last thing you ate or drank?
Probably a ration. I don't know.
We have seriously got to up your food game. Listen, I understand that you are a hero. I get that. But you also must understand is that I have almost zero combat I can't fight.
That's fine. You ain't got to fight, friend. You're smart. You're charismatic. That's all that matters.
What are we gonna do? Charm our way out of this situation? Are uh,
Well, first of all, friend, to find out whether or not the situation is what I think it is, I think our best course of action right now is to claim this body as your dead family member and see how that goes. And maybe grab a piece of that broken glass to defend yourself if you don't have a weapon. Oh, actually, I think there's some knives on the table. Also, this seemed really weird to me that she would just let us walk in a room with a whole bunch of books about how to turn yourself into a fucking vampire. So there's obviously something wrong with this bitch, bro.
I just fucked up.
What do you mean?
I just fucked up. I've got to end my stream if I can, super quick. We will be